Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to the Cozy Gang. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can be added to the Cozy Gang and you can be alerted every time I post. I've missed you guys so much. I love you so much because you are. Y'all know my aim is to give you holistic guidance from things that I've learned, and I have been learning, honey. The hard way, of course. And today I want to talk to you guys about healing. Using that little g God energy inside of you that the creator, big G God, has given all of us through our emotions, our body, and our intuition. Oh, I'm so excited to get into this one because I have been holding this in and maturing it, and today Spirit was just like, talk your shit. Okay, so first let's talk about emotions. Emoting is a part of the natural human experience. Emotions are innate. Emotions give us information. Emotions are energy in motion. Your being is trying to give you information through your emotions. Don't hide from them. Don't run from them. They will always turn up in different ways. So for example, if you run from fear or feeling overwhelmed, then you might end up doing a bunch of things that you know that you really don't have time for, and that fear, that overwhelming feeling that you're running away is manifesting itself as something else, something like excitement, something like mania, and it further perpetuates that overwhelming feeling because now instead of doing what you're running from, what your emotions are trying to give you information about, you're filling up your time with other things and trying to distract yourself. So this emotion, this fear, you know, or this feeling of overwhelming is just giving you information to tell you to prepare for what's coming next. It's just giving energy and motion. It's boosting you to do something. So understand that your body is intuitive and connected. You will receive sensory information from outside, and you'll also receive information from within, and this is your intuition. Trust the vibes. Now, I'm definitely not saying that you should just act on every impulse, but don't dismiss how things make you feel. Acknowledge it within the security of your own mind. And maybe that's my Scorpio moon talking because I just love privacy. But I love that I can acknowledge my feelings and not acknowledge my emotions and things in the security of my own mind, you know? And then I can start to discern what I should do. So acknowledge it within the security of your own mind. Discern what you should do, but never ignore your emotions. On my spiritual journey, I've decided to listen to my body's responses more often. I stopped eating meat during the week because I know that it makes me drained, it makes me lose a lot of energy, and it makes me less productive and less efficient. I pay attention to how different sources of information make me feel, and then I can exercise discernment from those different pieces of information. Like for example, I can take from Christian principles and scriptures and things like that that I've learned, and practices that I've learned throughout my life, like deep prayer, and I can couple that with Buddhist ideals that I've learned more recently, like oneness with the world, and then I can connect myself to the world through nurturing my chakra energy centers and meditation. And so spirituality doesn't have to be just one way or the other. It can be a multitude of things. You just have to listen to your body's responses. You just have to listen to your being's responses to these different pieces of information, and then decide what works for you. Because just like anything else with us humans, like, we're not one way. So you don't have to be one way with your spirituality. Pick and choose what works for you, and listen to your body. Listen to the response that you have. Listen to the vibes. Listen to your feelings. Are you feeling safe? Are you feeling comfortable? Are you feeling like this is not what I should be doing? Are you feeling like, you know, someone is forcing their own ideals onto you? Pay attention to that. It's important. It's information for you, and it will help you. It's there to help you to survive. Innately, as humans, as animals, our goal is to survive. So pay attention to that. You can ask people about their spiritual journey all you want to, but the real tea is just tapping into yourself. I know myself now, you know, I'm grateful to say that I know myself. I make spaces good for moving the kind of energy that I want to flow around. This orange canopy that you see behind me, it relates to my sacral chakra. It's orange, but also the fact that I've always wanted a canopy ever since I was a little girl. So I'm doing things to nurture my connection to my inner child. So remember yourself. I have photos of myself from childhood that I keep next to my bed to remind me of myself and how far I've come, and you know how proud I would be if I was little Michelle, and you know, just to remind me of myself and the journey and all of the things that I can do now. I hula hoop from time to time. It helps me to stimulate my womb and to give movement and to play, adding play to my life. How do you guys play? Put it in the comments how you play. Let me know the simple ways that you connect to yourself and your inner child. I recently picked up roller skating as well, another form of movement and play. It just reminds me, or it helps connect me back to the child within. It helps connect me back to me, that movement, that trying something new. You know, what are some of the things that you guys are trying new that's helping you remember, you know, your humanity, that's getting you out of your routine and helping you remember the joy of living and thriving. I heal my feminine energy by focusing on the relationship that I have with my mother, focusing on the relationship that I have with my inner child, and focusing on the relationship that I have with my sexual, reproductive, creative energy. And if you guys want to know more about, you know, connecting to your sexual / creative energy, leave a comment. I can do a video on that as well. I know I've mentioned like sacral chakra, I've mentioned reproductive energy, I've mentioned creativity, but I haven't really talked about how that all goes together. So if you want to see a video on that, definitely leave me a comment in the comments. I heal by removing people from my life, or adding space between me and certain people in my life that my body reacts negatively to. Definitely don't ignore love. If you know that man that you keep trying to make love to, your body is just negatively responding to that guy, you know? And there could be like a deeper undesirable energy exchange that's going on there. And you guys know what I'm talking about. UTIs, kidney infections, yeast infections, BV, all of that, you know? It's not STDs, but it could be sexually transmitted energies that just aren't good for you. And that could be why it's happening over and over and over. So just pay attention to that. Pay attention to your body. Your body is giving you information, okay? Your body said, throw him away, okay? Your body said he has energy that's not good for you. Pay attention to that. We heal ourselves through easy connection, through connection to nature, being in nature, being out, you know, taking off your socks and shoes and putting your feet into the ground, doing grounding exercises, feeling the magnetic energy of the earth coming into your body, okay? Sitting in sunlight and really concentrating on how that sunlight feels on your skin, focusing in on that, how good it feels, focusing in on the rays actually hitting your skin. We heal ourselves through the things that we say to ourselves. What are some of you guys' favorite affirmations? Put them in the comment box. I love to read other people's affirmations. But yeah, like, it's really important what you say to yourself, what you say out of your mouth, you know? When God, Big G, said, let there be light, light was created. And before that, everything was dark and full of void. And so it's the same with us, little G's. Whatever we say, that's what will be. So you gotta speak goodness, you gotta speak life, you gotta say good things to yourself, and you heal yourself that way. It's been scientifically proven that even with plants, you know, when they're growing, when people are talking to them and giving them loving affirmations, they grow and they thrive. But when people are, you know, saying hateful things and just saying negative things to the plants, they die. And they are living things just as we are living things, and we grow here on this earth. We're all one, we are the same, we came from the earth and we go back to the earth. So take a look at nature, just look around, look at how that goes, and do that for yourself. Provide yourself that healing power through your words, through the way that you speak to yourself, you know. Try to move away from some words that might be kind of negative for you, and try to move towards saying better things. Try to move towards bigging yourself up. And what I really want to leave y'all with is that all the knowledge that we need to thrive is within, okay? We have our intuition for a reason. This is how we're connected to our creator. This is what he's given us. He's made us in his image, okay? How else would humans have lived this long if we didn't have, you know, some type of instinctual way to thrive? You understand? Like, it hasn't only been eat, sleep, drink water, for all of humanity. I'm sure other humans had desires, but we've been able to tap in for generations and continue to remain the top of the food chain. So now it's like, you know, in this age of technology, we have so much access to information, and I think a lot of people forget that we have access to information within as well. So tap into yourself. Yes, definitely, you know, look at the resources that you have on the internet, but definitely listen to yourself, spend some time with yourself, get to know yourself, because you have all the answers within, right here. You can heal yourself right here. Just take a look, just listen, just be with yourself. It's right here, I promise, I promise. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked the video, definitely give me a thumbs up. It helps me, it helps YouTube, it helps us to find more videos just like this. And that's all I have for you guys. Love you so much. Until next time. Mwah.